Welcome, dear students. Today, our topic is differential equations for the students of class 12. We shall discuss the questions of exercise 9.4. The topic will be methods of solving first order and first degree differential equation. So, first of all, here we shall discuss in this exercise what we are going to discuss. We are going to discuss differential equations with variable separable. Okay, so for example, suppose we have the differential equation dy upon dx plus x is equal to 9. So first of all, we are here going to separate the variables. How we can separate the variables? This can become dy upon dx is equal to 9 minus x. Now this way we have dy is equal to 9 minus x. Dx will go here. So what we see, left hand side is only in terms of y, right hand side is only in terms of x. So that means variables are separated. Left hand side one variable, right hand side other variable. So now let us see how to solve the questions of the exercise. Question number 1 is find the general solution for the differential equation dy upon dx is equal to 1 minus cos x upon 1 plus cos of x. So first of all, solving the right hand side, we know that cos of 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So from this we can say 1 minus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 sine square of theta. Therefore 1 minus cos x value will be equal to 2 sine square of x by 2. So this is the first we are going to apply in the numerator. Second time we have cos of 2 theta is also equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. So this way we have 1 plus cos of 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square of theta. This means 1 plus cos of x is equal to 2 cos square of x upon 2. So this is we are going to apply in the right hand side. So right hand side becomes now dy dx is equal to 2 sine square of x upon 2 divide 2 cos square of x upon 2. So this way we can say dy dx is equal to tangent square of x upon 2. Now separating the variables, this is the very next step. How to separate the variables? We keep the dy of numerator at the left hand side, dx in the denominator will go to right hand side. This becomes tangent square of x upon 2 into dx. Now the very next step is solving this, that is integrating both sides. So we write here integrating both sides. Left side we integrate with respect to y, right side we integrate with respect to x. So this way we have integration of dy is equal to integration of, now we know that integration of secant square theta d theta is equal to tangent of theta plus c, right? So accordingly we have to change this tangent square theta, tangent square of x upon 2 dx. Just we have inserted the sign of integration. Now how to solve next? Because secant square theta minus tangent square theta is equal to 1, therefore tangent square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1. Therefore put theta is equal to x upon 2. So tangent square of x upon 2 is equal to secant square of x upon 2 minus 1. So this is what we are going to substitute in right hand side. So this becomes dy is equal to integration of secant square of x upon 2 minus 1 dx. So now left hand side, derivative and integration are integration is antiderivative process, so this will get cancelled, only y is left. So right hand side the integration will be tangent of x upon 2 divide the derivative of x upon 2, that is 1 upon 2 minus 1, integration is x plus c, the constant of integration. So suppose this is c dash c1. Now what we do, or c, this is c, this way we have y is equal to 2 times tangent of x upon 2 minus x plus c. So this is the general solution of the given differential equation. Now what is the meaning of general solution? General solution includes the constant of integration, okay, without any term with derivative. So given differential equation includes the derivative, result the solution does not contain any derivative, okay. So this is the required result. Next we have question number 6. Find the general solution for the differential equation dy upon dx is equal to 1 plus x square into 1 plus y square. So first of all, separating the variables. Separating the variables. How to separate them? We divide by 1 plus y square both sides. Then and multiply by dx both sides, okay. So this way if we multiply by dx at left hand side, this will become only dy. Next we are dividing by 1 upon 1 plus y square, so this becomes 1 plus y square in the denominator. Similarly in right hand side, this is 1 plus x square, also we divided by 1 plus y square, so this will get cancelled. Next we multiplied by dx, so this dx will come here. So this way left hand side contains only terms in y, right hand side contains only terms in y, in x. So this way variables are separated. Now the next step is integrating both sides. Integrating After separation of the variables, next step is integrating both sides. So we now insert the integration sign. Dy upon 1 plus y square is equal to 1 plus x square into dx. So this way we know the rule 1 upon x square plus a square integration is tangent inverse 1 upon a tangent inverse x upon a. So here x is y, so y is equal to the integration of 1 is x, integration of x square is x cube upon 3 plus c, the constant of integration. Finally, this is the general solution. So what was the question? Find the general solution for the differential equation. So this is the general solution which contains c and there is no term dy dx in the derivatives of y with respect to x. So this is the desired solution. This is the general solution of the given differential equation. Now coming to question number 10, find the general solution for the differential equation e power x tangent y dx plus 1 minus e power x secant square y dy. So first of all, find the terms which are to be divided. So first of all, we see here with dx we do not need this tangent y. So we write here divide both sides by tangent y, number 1, and here 1 minus e raised to power x is not required with dy. So we also divide by 1 minus e raised to power x. We have what becomes now? This becomes e power x. Tangent y is divided, so cancelled, upon 1 minus e power x into dx plus this 1 minus e power x is divided. We are left with secant square y, divide this tangent y into dy is equal to 0. Right? So what we can do here now, we can say this is equal to minus sign, taking this to right hand side. Now our next step is, this way we have separated the variables, right? Now integrating both sides, integrating both sides. What happens? Integration of e power x upon 1 minus e power x into dx is equal to minus sign secant square y upon tangent y into dy. Right? Now how to integrate this time? Now first of all, put 1 minus e power x is equal to t. Therefore next step is derivative. Minus e power x into dx is equal to dt. That means e power x into dx is equal to minus dt in the left hand side. Likewise in the right hand side, what we do? Put denominator tangent y is equal to s. Right? So this way, next step is derivative. Derivative of tangent y is secant square y into dy becomes ds. Right? So this way, what we have now, this becomes integration of e power x into dx mean minus dt divide 1 minus e power x mean t, right hand side minus sign, secant square y into dy mean ds divide tangent y mean s. Now what we do further, integration of 1 upon t is log t minus log of t is equal to minus log of s. Similarly, we can say minus c, the constant of integration. Right? So this way, minus minus is cancelled. So we are left with log of t. Log of s will come to left hand side, becomes minus log of s, or we can say log this equal to log of c. So this is log of c. So what is log t minus log s? This is equal to log of t upon s. T upon s is equal to log of c. Now what we do, log cancelled. So we are left with only t upon s is equal to c. That means t is equal to s into c. So what is t? T is equal to 1 minus e power x. And what is s? S is equal to tangent of y into c. So we can write here c. So this way, this is the final solution of the given differential equation. This is called the general solution. General solution mean the solution contains the constant of integration. Right? General solution mean the solution of the differential equation contains c, the constant of integration. Now we are going to take next question. We are going to discuss about particular solutions in next questions. Here particular solution mean one extra condition, additional condition will be provided. We shall put the values of additional condition and then we shall eliminate this c. Thereafter the general solution will become particular solution. So let us see how to solve these questions. We are going to discuss our question number 12 of the same exercise 9.4. Find the particular solution. In place of general solution, here the difference is we are writing particular solution. Find the particular solution for the differential equation x into x square minus 1 into dy upon dx is equal to 1, where this condition is given. This is the additional condition. Okay, so let us see how to solve the question. First of all, each and every step is same as this was in case of general solution for the differential equation. So very first step is separation of the variables. So we write here separating the variables. Right? How to separate the variables? Dx, this will become dy remains alone. This will go to right hand side with 1 upon x into x square minus 1 into dx, right? So in denominator what we see, 1 upon x into x square minus 1. This can be written as 1 upon x into x minus 1 into x plus 1. Okay, partial fractions. So how to solve these questions? First of all, we know the rule. We write the first linear factor which is equal to x. Second time we write the second linear factor which is x minus 1. Third time we write the third linear factor which is x plus 1, right? So this way, first of all, when we take x, then put this equal to 0, x becomes equal to 0. In other terms, we put x equal to 0, 0 minus 1, 0 plus 1. Second time we took here x minus 1. So here if we put this equal to 0, this becomes x equal to 1, right? In the second case, x equal to 1, so we put here in other terms x equal to 1. This becomes 1 plus 1. In third time, here put this equal to 0, we have the value of x equal to minus 1. So we put here 1 minus 1 into minus 1 minus 1, right? Solving this now, we have this is equal to 1 upon x into minus 1 into 1. This is equal to plus 1 upon x minus 1 into 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 upon this is minus 1 minus 2 becomes 2 into x plus 1, right? So this way we have, next step is here integrating both sides. Integrating both sides. So dy, here we insert the integration sign, is equal to, here this whole is equal to, this is equal to 1 upon minus x plus 1 upon 2 into x minus 1 plus 1 upon 2 into x plus 1. So this whole we are writing the value of 1 upon x into x square minus 1 here. This becomes minus 1 upon x plus 1 upon 2 into x minus 1 plus 1 upon 2 into x plus 1 into dx, right? Now this is very easy to find the integration. Integration of dy1 is with respect to y is y. Right hand side 1 upon x, this is integration is minus log of x. Here integration will be plus 1 upon 2 log of x minus 1. Next time this is equal to plus 1 upon 2 log of x plus 1, right? So lastly plus c, the constant of integration. So this is the general solution. This is the general solution. Now question is how to convert the general solution into particular solution. So for this purpose, what we do, we put the value y is equal to 0 and x is equal to 2. So y, we are taking here y equal to 0, this becomes minus log of x is equal to 2 plus 1 upon 2 log of x is taken 2, 2 minus 1 becomes 1 plus 1 upon 2 log of 1 plus 1 becomes 2, right, plus c. So from here this is equal to 0 is equal to minus log, this will become log of 2 raised to power minus 1 plus 1 upon 2 log 1, log 1, the value of log 1 is 0 plus 1 upon 2, we can write this as log of 2 raised to power 1 upon 2 plus c, right. So this way what is now 0 is equal to log of 1 upon 2, or we can say log 2 raised to power minus 1, this is whole 0 plus log of 2 raised to power 1 upon 2 plus c. So that means c is equal to minus log of 2 raised to power minus 1, minus is outside, plus log of 2 raised to power 1 upon 2, right. So this way c is equal to minus log m plus log n is equal to log m into n, log 2 raised to power minus 1 plus 1 upon 2. C is equal to minus log 2 raised to power minus 1 upon 2. So minus will come before, this becomes 1 upon 2 log of 2. So this way we have obtained the value of c. So this value of c will be substituted here in the general solution. Then this will become particular solution. So what we say now, therefore particular solution is y is equal to minus log x plus 1 upon 2 log of x minus 1 plus 1 upon 2 log of x plus 1 plus c plus 1 upon 2 log of 2, right. So this is the particular solution for the given differential equation. We can also solve this particular solution further. How to solve this now? This becomes y is equal to log of 1 upon x plus 1 upon 2 is taken outside, so we are left with log of m n p q r, x minus 1 x plus 1 into 2. So this way we have y is equal to log of 1 upon x plus 1 upon 2 log of 2 x square minus 1. So this way y is equal to log of 1 upon x plus log of square root of 2 into x square minus 1. Further, log 1 upon x plus into square root of 2 into x square minus 1. We can also write this, otherwise up to this is also okay. Okay. Similarly, we can have other question. Question number 13. Find the particular solution for the differential equation cos of dy upon dx is equal to a, where a belongs to the set of all real numbers and y is equal to 1 when x is equal to 0. This is the additional condition here. So first of all, variable separation. We take this cos to right hand side, so this becomes dy dx is equal to cos inverse of a. Because a belongs to set of all real numbers, so cos inverse a is purely constant. Okay, so variable separating, first step is separating the variables. This becomes dy is equal to cos inverse y a. This is again, I am stating that this is purely constant d of x. So now next step is integrating both sides. Integrating both sides, we have integration dy is equal to, because this is purely constant, so we can write this outside the sign of integration, so dx is only left. Now its integration is y, and this is constant written as it is, cos inverse of a, into integration of this is x plus c, the constant of integration. So this is the general solution. Now in this general solution, what we are going to do, we are going to substitute these values in order to eliminate c, in order to find the particular solution. So put y is equal to 1 and x is equal to 0. This becomes 1 is equal to cos inverse of a, x is put equal to 0 plus c. So this way we have c is equal to 1. Therefore, particular solution becomes y is equal to cos inverse of a into x plus c. The value of c is obtained as 1. So this is the particular solution for the given differential equation.